Hey, how are you doing? This is a quick website audit of this website, the Ric Hassani Education Foundation website. It's at TREF, TREF.ng. So, I've actually just found it on Twitter here. So here it says, to reach out to. This is something that you probably need more clarity on. If you're watching this, it says hr@wearetref.com, but then it seems the wearetref.com domain expired. When I go to it, this is what I see. They tell me to try to contact the webmaster. So I don't know if you renewed. I don't know how that's possible. You're still using hr@wearetref.com. Yet this domain is tref.ng. So a bit of clarity is needed there. If you're using it, then that'll be interesting to know. But back to what brought us here. So a quick audit of this website here. The very first thing I see, where is the page speed? What do we have here? That's interesting. Desktop. Okay. Okay, the very first thing I see here is that this is a Chrome extension I'm using called Detail that helps me see a summary of the on-page optimization itself to get a better picture of what's working and what isn't. And the very first thing I see here is that the title and the description essentially do not exist. This just says the RH Foundation. And the title and description, those are the things that appear. Let me see. Ric Hassani Foundation. Let me just search for it here. Instagram, Twitter, and you can already see a problem you run into is that you're getting even on a branded keyword like the Ric Hassani Foundation, you're getting outranked by Instagram and Twitter and Instagram and Twitter and this what I think is a business directory here on YouTube. So, and then I think you also haven't claimed your Google My Business page itself, which is very key for ranking. So when you come back to the page itself here, join us in educating the next generation in Nigeria. That's a good thing, but that's something you want to mention in the title, because when you optimize this website and it's just showing up here, not only do you want to know about the TREF Foundation, but then what do? Probably up here. So the Ric Hassani Education Foundation TREF, and then you add something like an education non-profit or something like that, or education the next generation in Nigeria. If you can't put that there, then you put it in the meta description. The meta description is what appears here, down here. But then here it has been, it has no the home page itself, which is the most important page on the whole website. The title is very brief. It's only 16 characters. Yet you can write it to be as long as this. In the description, it can be up to about 160 characters. So we need to optimize that and say description is like, we are the Ric Hassani Foundation, and we are educating this generation in Nigeria, or we are working towards educating the girl child or disadvantaged children or something like that. So within the description itself, that has to be made very, very clear. The other key things I see here are, the word count is obviously very low. You need to have, it used to be at least 1,000 or 1,500 words on the homepage. And then, pretty much all these pictures have no alt attributes. Now, an alt attribute is it's a small text description that you put, just like you see here in the top left. It says the alt text is RH Foundation. Here, This one has none. It's a small text description you put in the image file itself to let the search engine bot know what that picture is about, because the search engine bot can't see pictures. So using that description, they're able to describe what that picture is about. So here you could go something like, little children in class learning blah blah blah, or children with help with this, something like that. It goes on and on like that. Each of these pictures need to have one. This one needs to have one that, hey, this is our founder, and so on and so forth. We carry on. What do we do? This is good. Very detailed description here. This is about the founder. Take you to his website. Donate, volunteers, the team, the newsletter. I signed up for this newsletter and I didn't get any update or any confirmation email in my inbox. And also, one problem I've seen here is that let me do it here and see. Gmail.com. So when I click this, nothing happens. There is no refresh, there is no pop-up, there is no nothing. It just remains like that. And even after all that, even if I click it at the times, I don't get any confirmation email that, hey, you're subscribed to this newsletter, this is what it's about, we'll be updating you this often about ABC. So the email campaign also has to be revamped and woken up. As far as this goes here, these are very nice pictures, very clear, but then within here, I'll probably add an icon of LinkedIn to each one of these, in case people want to learn more, to further build trust with this. So maybe LinkedIn and Instagram and Twitter, something like that. I would definitely add those. So yeah, we need to write more content here about what it is we do, who we serve, the before and after, the effects of what we've done, etc., etc. So let's just look at a few pages. Okay, this says what we do, and I think this is an internal link that is within this website, because if you look in the bottom left corner, it says tref.ng/#acts, but I think it's supposed to come here. I just don't know why it's not clicking. I don't know whether it's on in my computer, but that's not clicking. It's supposed to bring me here. And then about us, that one is working, but this one is not. For this, I'd make dedicated pages for what we do and about us and stuff like that. Very quickly, let me touch on this one, the donate page. Now, the donate page has to be also revamped, because the way it is right now, it's assuming someone is already on the website and someone already knows what we do and they're ready to donate. But then if you look at the on-page optimization itself, the title also says the RH Foundation. It needs to be something like the keyword you're trying to rank for here is donate to school children, or donate to education in Africa, or donate to Nigerian schools, or something like that. That's the title of the page. It should be something like that, instead of just the brand name itself. And the description, like I said before, it's the same, blah blah blah. You talk about, please help donate to school-going children who can't afford school fees, or shoes, or books and pens, or 3 meals a day, something like that. And that also has to be included within this page. This page just has like banking information, and that's it. And it only has 41 words on it. You can imagine. But they need to be, 1,000 words plus. We need to really dig in and show someone that lands on this page what it is that we do, who we do it for. We have some testimonials. We can have some videos on the page, that show us doing outreach and buying things for these children and putting them through school. And maybe in the long run, we could even have videos of children that have gone through the program and have benefited from it. That's always good for to really establish that trust with the person that's that's looking at the page. So here, this should be donate to African children or whatever. And also, this is only monetary. From my experience in with NGOs, people can donate things other than money. People may have, what if I want to just donate books to these children? I can make an order to a bookshop, and they buy books, and they buy pens, and they buy pencils, and they buy shoes or school uniforms. So let's not limit ourselves to money. Let's include other ways people can donate other things. If I wanted to send them clothes, where do I send them? Who do I call? Who do I talk to? So yeah, that would really help. This uses Flutterwave, but yeah, using Flutterwave. Okay, I don't know how big this is, but then we can also include your mobile money. We can add PayPal. It's just using an API, or if this were a WordPress website, you can just use a plugin. So yes, let's add PayPal. Let's add mobile money. Let's add everything else. But yeah, let's expand it beyond money, and let's make the page way more descriptive about what you do. Let's add more pictures. Let's add more videos on the site. The other thing I see, there isn't a blog on this page. Blog posts are a very good way to break down subjects that are related to what you do. So questions people may have about, you think of everyday questions people Google about education in Africa, or educating girls, or how people get to school, or anything like that. I can give you an example here. Let's try to look at one. So questions like this: how good is education in Africa? What is the African concept of education? Is education free? Which one has the basic education system? Or you can even limit it to Nigeria, like what are the best schools? The children we support, what schools do they go to? So definitely look at having a blog that you update. You can post a new blog post every, like twice a week or once a week, depending on the level of dedication you have, and how much content you write every week. But it's a very good way to stand out, because most NGOs are just not doing it. They set up websites and just kind of leave them there. You have some very good licensed by the Lagos Universal Basic Education Board. These are all things you can talk about in the blog. Was this an event? Who was there? What happened? Stuff like that. So yes, create more pages. Let's the donate now button not just lead to a donate now page. Let it be a lot more descriptive. I've seen a video here. Where is it? This one here. Yeah, post more videos on the YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is in the names of actually no one, because I thought it was this guy, but it's not. Open an official YouTube channel that is in the names of TREF Nigeria, and maybe have Ric mention it on one of his socials to drive traffic to it, to drive attention to it. But yes, this video is cool. It shows it talks about visiting schools. The only problem I have with it is that the music,
hey guys,
too loud and it kind of drowns out.
To be able to fund these kids. So we're heading to Maryland right now.
Barely hear anything he's saying. So, but that's just me nitpicking. That is something small that can be fixed going forward. So yeah, definitely you need to log in with the home page and the titles and descriptions, and you need to create more pages, and you need to claim your Google My Business page. You need to sign up for Google Search Console, such that rather this one here, you need to sign up for Google Search Console, such that Google optimizes, Google is able to index new pages the moment you post them, and new blog posts and all that. Yeah, that's all I had to say. Page speed is very good on desktop. It loads very fast. Mobile is a bit lacking. Sometimes it could take up to 6.5 seconds. It takes up to 6.5 seconds for the full page to load. And there's definitely something you can do about it. You can use what we call a CDN a content delivery network like Cloudflare or WP Rocket or any of those that that speed up page speed such that there is no lag, there is no waiting period when someone clicks on it. Quickly on his own page here, something interesting caught my eye. I'm a big fan of this right here, Aquadigio. I also use Aquadigio. I use Profumo. So it's fun. It's fun to see that Ric also uses it and is the first African ambassador of the brand. So that's exciting. On his page, while this is fine, the biggest mistake I saw that they made here is that the homepage has 10 H1 tags. Like it has 10 H1s. The H1, just like when you're writing an essay or something in web design and in web development and in SEO, every page on a website must have absolutely only one H1. The H1 is what tells the search engine what is this page about, and then you can have corresponding H2s and H3s and so on and so forth. But this one has 10 H1s, so even those that shouldn't be like this and this and this should just be limited to saying this is the official website of Ric Hassani. That's it. That's the H1 you need, and then you can have corresponding H2s and H3s that carry on like that. And then something small I noticed here at the very bottom. It says the record label, Kenneth Godwin, and it says email, but then if you look in the bottom left, it just says @gmail.com. Does it? Let me see. It just opens Gmail. So you either have the link there or you just get rid of the link and just leave the name, because that's a bit misleading. This WhatsApp is fine. This one is fine. And you can see here, this one is there, bookings at richassani.com. So we definitely need to fix that. Yeah, maybe the final thing is are these pages active? Let me take a quick look here at the Instagram and the Twitter. Oh, the Twitter is where I came from. Okay, that's okay. How about the IG? 4 weeks ago. I guess it's somewhat active. Yeah, I see. Yeah. This is somewhat active, I guess. We may need to post more, add more videos, add more short form content on it, and we should be good. So yeah, that was just a brief. This is team. Where does it even lead? Even some of the links in the footer are completely dead. They don't go anywhere. They are dead links, and yeah, need to bring this back to life. But anyway, yeah, that's a brief description of a brief audit of the website. I'd love to learn more about what you guys are trying to do. I definitely love to work with you as your website manager. So thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.